far from being bankrupt. The last 4 years, he's been crying deficit. In the last 4 years, he's been showing $2.5 billion surplus. So you mean to tell me in 4 years now, he couldn't settle one of 100 contracts that city workers are out of working now? No, he does not want to settle the contracts. That's exactly what he doesn't want to do. And that's why we're here now. And when the new administration comes in, all we want is a fair contract for city workers.
If the city isn't smart enough to do business where they can pay their workers a fair wage and give them reasonable raises, they're not doing their job right. So this administration seems to have an anti-public employee attitude about the public employee unions. It's not right. It's not fair. These people work hard for their money, and they deserve raises. They deserve collective bargaining. They deserve a fair shake. The developers and the biggest people in the city are getting along fine with Mr. Bloomberg, while the rest of these people, everybody has to give up except the very elite, and it's wrong.
City, the mayor has a pattern. He projects these doomsday deficits, and when you examine the budget at the end of the fiscal year, there's a surplus. In this city, in the last 11 years, we've had $40 billion of surpluses. My question is, where is that money going? If the editorial boards and the reporters are trying to say, how is the city going to afford contracts and retroactive money, I recommend the first place they start looking is, where did that $40 billion in surpluses go?
This talk about a fiscal cliff from the Daily News. Did you hear one word in the Daily News about how the cliff got built? About how responsible Mayor Mike over here was for building the cliff, stone by stone. Oh, no, that's okay. He's allowed to build a cliff. You're just not allowed to jump over the cliff. Well, that's all nonsense. It's all a goddamn lie. And the truth of the matter is we will quite successfully negotiate contracts in the future with retroactivity. Maybe it won't be paid out at once because maybe we can't afford it. But we've done this before. But the last time we did it was because of a fiscal crisis which no one person had caused. This time it's because Mayor Mike and his spitefulness has caused this problem for any mayor who succeeds him.
We have helped save this city, okay? And it was the mayor that put us in this position to do it all at one time. If we had had real negotiations, the country would have been settled, okay? We helped make this city run, okay? We deserve a raise. We should not go without working for free. No increase, meanwhile everything else goes up. So we're not looking to break the city. We're looking to have real conversations to come up with an equitable deal that includes real wages, protection of our benefits, and so we can carry this city on.
And what people need to understand is that they represent working people in the city of New York who are struggling. One, families who unfortunately can't find affordable housing, families who contribute to their health plan. And it's not like the pensions in the city of New York are that generous. The reality is that people can barely make ends meet in the city of New York. So for 12 years, we've had Mayor Bloomberg, who unfortunately is out of touch with working people in the city of New York. And now it's time to get a contract, which again is in the best interest of workers in the city of New York. No more outsourcing, no more privatization. It's time that we focus not on the rich, but on working people in the city of New York. And it's time that we get a contract.
We have to combat and push back against the propaganda and the lies that somehow the municipal unions and the unions of New York City broke the backs of the municipality. We didn't. We built it. We have a billionaire mayor who ran the city in a way that you could not run a company, which is he forgot to pay his staff.